Big day for Ripple. What does it mean for the price? And more importantly, the direction that Ripple is going. Well, it's suddenly taken a very interesting turn. We're going to break down everything that's gone on with Ripple and XRP today. So don't forget, smash that like button and let's get it. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Tuber Crypto here. XRP back in the news again for all of the right reasons. Now, this is a very interesting acquisition. Well, you could call it that Ripple have ultimately made, getting Standard Custody and Trust, a big business in the financial and institutional sector. We're going to break all that down in just a second. But the overall cryptocurrency market, CPI came in a little bit hotter than we expected, 3.1, driven ultimately by food, and a number of other parts that came in did cause a little bit of a disturbance in the market. We saw Bitcoin rally down to about 48.8, slightly lower, has come back a little bit, 0.83 down. Looks like we're closing around this kind of 49.5, 49.6 range. XRP holding its own to a degree at 52.55. We'll talk a little bit further about the price action towards the back end of this video, so definitely stick around for that. But the big news, like we said, Ripple announces the acquisition of Standard Custody and Trust Company, expanding its portfolio of regulatory licenses. Now, this isn't the first one that Ripple have got. Equally, it isn't the first big partnership. We saw them take acquisition of Metacore, linking directly back into HSBC, also into some of the banks of Saudi Arabia to really support this, as well as real estate in Hong Kong and many, many others. So Ripple really fundamentally building the ecosystem for financial institutions. Now, you might be thinking, okay, Tubit, what is Standard Custody and Trust? Well, I have got you in this video. Ultimately, institutional grade digital asset custody solutions. And again, 2018, this company has been around doing a number of big contracts, just recently launched a Solana custody as well. So everything you would expect from withholding and holding custody of cryptocurrency assets for institutional investors. It's very, very important. Their actual statement here, quote, says Standard Custody offers secure custody solutions that stand up to the strictest regulations and unlock the value of digital assets for institutional investors. Everything right now that Ripple is doing is all about institutional investment. How do you bring them to the party? At the minute, a lot of it is flowing into those Bitcoin ETFs. We actually looked earlier at some of the inflows, and it's significant. Institutions right now are dipping their toe into a very safe asset in Bitcoin. It will not be long until they want to get into something else. XRP ETFs, as well as many, many others. This is where this partnership is very, very important. Likewise, ultimately, 4 key aspects they offer: qualified custodians, fiduciary under New York State banking laws, no conflicts of interest, and segregated on-chain accounts. Like I said, back in 2018, this company was launched and ultimately holding and being comprehensive in terms of what they do have for institutions, fundamentally built for institutions, proven leadership, SOC 1 Type 2, which ultimately is a very, very comprehensive SOC 1 and custody with confidence, allowing institutional investors to, invest in whatever it is with the custody of Standard Custody and Trust Company, all being brought back into the XRP umbrella. Very, very important. Now, what's very interesting with this one, just a little bit of a history lesson for you guys out there. Ultimately, Arthur Britto, the founder of Polysign, co-founder of Ripple Labs, and the co-creator of the XRP Ledger, was the initial founder of Standard Custody and Trust. Now, obviously, Jack McDonald's there, Tim Keeney, Nej Kodriak, all of which are board members and look, are a great asset to the further development of Ripple Labs. Interestingly, the Arthur Britto part, 2018, being part of this. But like I said, it's a big news story. It's very good, in my opinion, for Ripple, a further partnership, which I think is good news. A lot of people, therefore, talking about some price action we might see. Could 56 cents be on the cards amidst a potential settlement? This all could be part of a bigger picture when it does come to XRP. Remember, they're now linking into financial institutions, people that have dealt with federal law, and I think it's all very important. A lot of people here, says crypto lawyer James Murphy, predicted a settlement with the SEC versus Ripple in recent podcast. Attorney Fred Rispoli believes the stakes are high for Ripple as the firm shares details of post-compliant sales within the SEC. Obviously, a lot of eyes are on this case now. Are we going to see this April the 16th. That first initial hearing potentially going to court April 24th. 2 key dates for you with the SEC. Everything is pretty close to this chest. A lot of people predicted we were getting an announcement and a settlement. That doesn't seem to be the case. What I like, though, is that Ripple continue to go and build these partnerships. They continue to go and look for assets that are going to be absolutely aligned to the Ripple movement coming very, very soon. When we take a look at the price, and we've done this a number of times, we're 1.26% down, just trading in this channel. You could actually argue that Ripple is pretty bearish right now. However, in the shorter time frames, we're looking at the daily here, the MACD is looking like it might get a good bullish move. Likewise, there is a genuine uptrend coming for Ripple as volume starts to come in and the RSI number starts to trend in a slightly more positive direction. Holding off the 50-day SMA, we want to see upward movement. 56.31 is our key point. That would meet the 200 exponential moving average, which should be a key point for us. What we are seeing, though, is tightening of the Bollinger Bands. This could signify a move to the upside if market sentiment does come with us. Bear in mind, CPI being shaken off, only 0.6. We could even see $50,000 back again on Bitcoin very, very soon. But ultimately, let me know what you think. What do you think of this acquisition, once again, of Standard Custody and Trust? What do you think that means for XRP? And why do you think they're so important for these partnerships, but the price is not going up? We got you covered here every day on the 2Bit Crypto channel. All you need to do is hit that subscribe button, turn your notification bell on so you don't miss a beat in the cryptocurrency market. Smash a like if you're bullish, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. See you soon. Bye-bye.